So, I have to do my morning motivational message, which consists of you showing up for yourself. Hold on. Susan! Susan! She's downstairs. All right, never mind. I'll just wait. Anyways, good morning, everyone. How is everyone? I come to you right now in the most precious name of our Father. And I come to encourage so many of you out there, to motivate you to get up, gird your loins, exercise, work out, show up for yourself, be present, put yourself in a vibration of higher consciousness, a space that won't leave you feeling sad or miserable or depressed or getting on the phone to tell someone else about your miseries and your worries and your stresses, because when you speak on those things, all you're doing is creating a negative environment for yourself. When you curse, say curse words, you're cursing your home. You're cursing your businesses, your dreams, your goals, your environment. There is nothing worth your light. Right now, you should do everything in your power to put oil back in your lamps, especially in the oil that has been dispersed from people. Like when you go into the grocery store and you got to deal with negative people in line, or it may not even be you or your experience. You can witness someone else doing it. So it's time for you to show up for yourself differently. Aren't you tired of being in pain? Your legs hurt, your back hurt, your arms hurt. You got headaches. You're overtired. You can't sleep. You can't properly think. Many of you are not even breathing. It's time for you to breathe. It's time for you to breathe. Breathe positive environments of light, love, happiness. It's time to speak positive affirmations over yourself every day. I am happiness. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. Father God, walk with me today. Talk with me. Guide me. Lead me. Direct me. Instruct me. Surround me with your angels, yeah. Place the friends in my life who you want to be in my life. Remove the people who you want them to have nothing to do with me because of their heart. When it comes to my heart, prepare my heart to meet you, Father. Prepare my heart to make it into those gates on that great and marvelous day to hear the words, "Enter in, thy good and faithful servant." Because my desire is to serve you, Yah, to be of service to you, and to make you very proud of me. Say something like that. Something where you can personally talk to him. Something where you can personally get to know him. Something where you don't feel like you just didn't talk to him today. Many of you are in this space where you feel like God is not talking to you. He's not answering your prayers. The devil is a lie and the truth is not in him. That's far from the truth. The Father not only loves you, but he promises you in his word that he will never leave you, that he will never forsake you. So if the Father says that he will never leave you and he'll never forsake you, stand on that. Even if that's the only word and the only thing that you stand on, that's vital for you to focus just right there. You guys have to challenge your mind. So many of you are around negative people, or you just have negative conversations, or you're just having others agree with you from a space of negativity. You are too negative. And negative people repel positive people, because positive people are doing everything in their power to make the rapture, to ascend, to be in a space with other people who are vibrating at the same frequency as them. We're all going to attract to ourselves the level of frequency that you're vibrating at. So if you're vibrating on low vibrational levels, then expect that with your surrounding, your group of people, friends, etc. So it's time for each and every one of us to hold ourselves accountable for your own behavior and how you're treating yourself. You're not even taking care of your body. We got to take care of our bodies. In order to take care of our bodies, so our bodies can align with our minds, so our minds can align with our daily routine and our daily decisions and our daily practices and what it is that we're doing on a daily basis, get up. Even if you're on that couch, work your legs, work your knees. I'm doing a whole video. Most of the time I'm doing the videos. I don't have the picture or the screen on because I'm behind the screen. Exercising. Even if I'm doing a leg lift or a stomach crunch, because we got to show up for ourselves, you guys. It's important like never before. Show up for yourself. Don't get mad at other people because you're upset with how they're treating you. But look at how you're treating yourself. Let's start with that. How are you treating yourself? How are you behaving in your own skin? Get up, work out, do some exercises, hold yourself accountable, get some weights. Weights like this, these little weights, you guys, these are like, I think they're like $5 or $10. If I'm not mistaken, I saw them at the Dollar Tree before. They're like $5. Do yourself some arm raises. You know, I have these weights on my feet, you guys. I lay back and I'm doing one leg lift, you know, to cause myself to show up, to be held accountable. There is a marathon that I want to run. And in order for me to run that marathon, I have to deal with the marathon that's going on in my own mind. I have to start there. Just like each and every one of you, you have to deal with the marathon that's going on in your own mind as well. This is not time to sit around to feel sorry for yourself. Many of you are sitting in a space where you're accepting depression. You're accepting yourself to just stay in this space of being depressed. And you don't have to be. You have to know that life and death, it lies in the power of the tongue. So if life and death lies in the power of the tongue, what are you saying? What are you speaking over yourself? What are your daily affirmations? How are you showing up for yourself? Even when you wake up in the morning, that alarm clock goes off at 2, 3, 4, even midnight. Did you get up and pray? Or did you just look at the clock and say, oh, it's 2 o'clock, and close your eyes and go back to sleep? Life is requiring each and every one of us to show up different today. Show up different than you showed up yesterday. If there's anything wrong with your body at all, if you can't see, if your eyes are having a problem, it's like mine, I wear glasses occasionally, but I've been focusing on flushing mucus from behind my eyes. If you have problems with your knees, you got to flush the mucus. There's only one disease, you guys, only one. There's only one disease, and that is mucus. That's it. Once you get that mucus from behind your knees, get that mucus from behind your leg, get that mucus from in your back, get that mucus from in your eye. When you remove that mucus from those spaces, then you're going to start being able to show up for yourself differently. But it's going to consist of your diet. Is your diet killing you? You know, what are you eating? You know, are you eating dead foods? Because when you cook your food, you're cooking all the vitamins out of your food. And after you cook all the vitamins out of your food, then you eat that food, then you get sluggish and tired. This is why they call it Black people syndrome. Because you just ate food, now you sleep and you're tired. So there's a lot of people who are 60, 70, 80 years old who look 20, 30, 40 because they're exercising, they're working out, they're drinking their water, they're showing up for themselves. So I'm here to challenge you today. No, this is not your average broadcast channel. And the Father knows bound that we're no, because you're not taking care of yourself. You're sitting around, you're not taking care of your body. You're not showing up for yourself when it comes to your own person, you're on the planet. You're sitting around with time-wasting practices. If you got time to just randomly go through your phone and say, let me see what Joe is doing. Let me see what Amy's doing. Let me just see what Roger's doing. And no one's available except Remy. let's just say, make up a name. Remy picks up the phone. What you doing, Remy? And nothing, just sitting here doing nothing, just surfing the net, just watching TV together. Maybe you can discuss, what are you planting in your garden? What about your diet? What about switch positive conversation? People, they'll switch right back to negative again. And this is where you say, okay, well, I gotta go. Have a good day. It's time for yourself, to push, to be the you can possibly be. Yeah, it gets hard and it gets boring, but put on some music and talk to the Raha Kadesh. You can talk to the Father. You can talk to yourself. Just give yourself great advice. That's all I'm asking. So we're in this. What if you have to lift yourself over a gate and you can't lift yourself over a gate? What if you have to lift a baby or a dog or a child from over a river or over the water and you can't do it because you made no effort to show up for yourself? And being present is important, y'all, because no one else is going to love you like God loves you. No one else is going to help you be present for yourself like you. Today's a different day. Why? Because I said it's a different day. You are the ones that determine your life. You determine your day. You determine by your affirmations. For it is written, life and death lies in the power of the tongue. Or I'm sick, or I'm depressed, or I'm the affirmation. You got to catch their affirmations and rebuke it and bind it and cast it down. But most important, when you wake in the morning, even the day before, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to work out. This week I'm going to exercise. We're good. And you'll that conversation from there. Whatever you do, show up for yourself different today. It's not right with the Father. I realized that I had to do that for the past couple of months. I had, do my classes and, off doing one very, in fact, this past class I have, these classes I have, one of the most deepest trouble I've been through is showing me with what's coming. My weak points, what I need to work on with myself, it showed me people and how they related to me, because those things. Life's not going to care. As happy as you're trying to make everyone else around you, you have to make sure that you're happy. If you are making sure everyone else eats, you make sure that you eat. And it don't have to be physical food. It could be spiritual. When resistance shows up and it's trying to tell you give up or quit, you see that? No, I'm not. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep doing it. My arms are tired. They hurt. But I'm still showing up for myself. And because you are what matters right now. Because what's coming is going to challenge each and every one of us to our core. And you're going to regret not working out. I work up right now for 20 minutes. I'll come back this afternoon, work out for another half hour. Come back tonight, work out for another half hour or an hour. Or even 5 minutes. Something. But I'm showing up for myself. That I want to make sure that it's right so I can enter in them gates on that great and marvelous day and hear the words, enter in thy good and faithful servant. The most important thing, y'all, try. Even though they're healthy, my body was not agreeing. So I had to cut back cashews and avocados. Now I'm going to show up for that marathon. None of God's people are going to make it through what's coming if you don't physically work out your body, if you don't physically work out your mind and your spirit, you have to be in praise and worship. You have to be in exercise and stance. You have to read your word. You got to show up different this season. With that blood moon coming in, these eclipse energies are here. They're going to kick your butt if you don't. So your sister's coming on. I'm going to show.